Welcome back to Cease Oasis. If you're listening to this, then you urgently need a guided meditation because you're facing an all-nighter due to a recent cyber threat. Don't worry. Some may say it takes many lifetimes to reach nirvana, but with Seesaw Oasis, we guarantee to bring you a state of inner peace in about 5 minutes. Before we start, we need to find a place where you can be centered without interruption. Depending on your organization's response to the cyber incident, you may need to get away from the sounding alarm, out of sight of the panicking support team, and out of reach of the overhead sprinklers currently dousing your servers. Once you've found a private space of solitude and turned off Slack, it's time to take the lotus position. If you work for a trendy startup, you'll be familiar with sitting cross-legged thanks to your CEO's obligatory mindfulness seminars. However, any position is okay so long as you're comfortable. At the sound of the bell, breathe in slowly for 5 seconds. And breathe out. Excellent job. If breathing was a skill set, you'd have more followers on LinkedIn than a cybersecurity influencer with a Canva account. Now, take my hand, metaphorically speaking, as I guide in the visualization. No doubt the first thing on your mind is the inevitable dread of facing your company's legal team or the board of directors. Fear not, because you know you can always dazzle them with cybersecurity terms that they don't fully understand.
Attack surface.
Mesmerizing. Yet, we must remain focused. We must find a solution to the cybersecurity incident you're currently facing. Notice how the answer to your problems speak to you like the whistling winds of the valleys on your descent.
Blame the intern.
Of course, every scandal needs a scapegoat, and every cybersecurity incident needs a recent college graduate. Perhaps the intern clicked a suspicious link. Maybe they checked the multi-tenant checkbox and allowed any user to access your app. Or maybe they gave too many stars to too many users on their I am policy. Who's to say? No one. But you. Remember, you are a legend. You are the one who plugs the dam, so it matters not if you diverted the river in the first place. Would an office legend, such as yourself, get worked up over the logs? Of course not. Such things need not be trusted. Logs are but the dry leaves under your feet, remnants of another time, malleable by the forces of nature. There, that's a satisfying sound. Let's take this moment to reflect on the positives. First, you saved the day. Not to brag, but that's kind of a big deal. Secondly, even if someone does bring up that we shouldn't be celebrating a cybersecurity incident, you merely need to mention that at least it didn't happen on a Friday. Now, take in the sense of victory. How else can you recenter yourself without putting yourself in the center? Without you, none of this would have been possible. Both the crisis and the salvation. As we prepare to leave our guided meditation, take one last moment to listen to your body. Once you are ready, open your eyes and repeat to yourself that mantra of every cybersecurity team in the wake of a disaster.
Blame the intern.